Live. Oh shit, JD finally joined the party.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. This one taken just inside the 10. With a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
There we go.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
So
when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Yep.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Now Doug Marrone, with a play clock almost out, says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That is caught at the 7. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I think he could.
Austin Seferian-Jenkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Nope.
And he'll bang that one through. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And this will be
I did better
a
with my 65 overall backup QB.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Don't take it that far, dude. Oh, fuck that.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Are you and Ronnie the only user game?
First trip to the red zone for KC. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
You got Seth and Julian.
Operating from the red zone now.
I gave you that one.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
You have to walk down there and help him. I don't know, the Rams have really good now.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
Yeah, he traded me earlier.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Oh, you didn't even hear the topper, man.
And he'll get it up a little
shy
of the 15. They'll spot him
but
down
then
at
he
the
threw in
14-yard
Calvin
line.
Ridley.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Back to throw. Stafford. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
Yeah, all he has to do is go into the game.
3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 receptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here we go now.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So a big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers.
That's not
freed
fucking
up the
kidding.
D lineman to make the play.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown
was
on
lucky
the
as
year.
shit, I will admit
And the
that.
Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And
I
we
tried
are
saying
tied at 7.
everything for him and I couldn't win.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4.
Ronnie wants you to lead the party so you can talk to him.
To the 33-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. On first down, Stafford here. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Allen Bailey able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Oh yeah, dude, that was so so bad.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Going deep for Ben. It's caught inside the 25.
Go up
and
for
he's
that.
going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. A gain of 32 that time. Fournette, a first down carry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
I was in January.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2.
Here we go.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
His release is so slow.
This is taken at his 4. Gets past one man. And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He's got Watkins on the out route. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
He's getting pretty impatient there.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He was so mad at me. He's like, why'd you gotta tell him everything I do? It's like I didn't tell him.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
What the fuck?
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A
What was that?
14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Now this is an example.
Critty's running with 3 linemen.
A lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't
Why
let it
would
bounce. He
you?
takes it at the 2. A field flipper
Why
there,
would you dive like that?
47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
I could have took off running for a couple extra yards.
They begin the drive with Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Again, it's Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Yeah.
Fielded at about the 28. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Safarian Jenkins has it. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. To throw is Stafford. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A very solid gain of 27. A handoff to Fournette. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Flushed out right. And his
Why did you
throw's
not
going to
pick
be
that?
incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick.
What the
But able to
fuck?
see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Josh Allen has a 99 throw power. He just threw from the 30-yard line to the end zone.
3rd and long, it's Stafford. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. Stafford steps under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. D. Ford. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chris Jones in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Can't
Do not
take field
adjust your
goals.
set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning them into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And down he'll go at the 25. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. Forced out to him, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. The Broncos have taken the early lead. Case Keenum with 1 touchdown pass thus far. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep for Moncrief. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Going deep for Moncrief. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. This is taken at the 15. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Damn, dude, he's fucking gone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. He was looking for Watkins that time. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Oh, and now he bowls it over. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Oh, it's 14.
We have
it
still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
About all he's good for.
Again, it's Fournette. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Good play.
Complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Your halfback roll again.
Now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Here's a give to Fournette.
Like triple coverage.
He's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Chris Jones on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really for both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's Bohannon, the fullback. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Big 20, big 20.
Yeah.
21.
Here's Stafford. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
No gain on the play that time.
Yeah,
so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a fourth and goal. On fourth down, Stafford. This is
Stop.
A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They run it again with Williams. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
3rd and 32. What am I going to do?
Check 26, check 26. Here we go.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And able to find Conley. And he gets this one all the way up to the 24. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Now Mahomes. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got room. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Running into Travis Kelce just saved my life.
I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Rolling to his right, and he whips that one incomplete there. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Yeah,
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Hurry!
They'll run it again with 4.
Nobody, man.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Here we go.
It'll be a gain of 5, but
Yeah.
still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
I was hoping he said it was going to
The
be
first down
Philadelphia,
here as he's
but I
up
guess
to the
not.
15. Give him
was
3
listening to
yards
it.
and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it and move first.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. After the penalty, it's Fournette. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie Ragland coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
We're back now in KC. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 22. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now here comes Kansas City. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
That's cool. Nobody
That
fumbles
feels like
all
an
game.
accumulation
Nobody
of the pressure
fumbles
we've
while
seen all
attempting
game.
to
I mean,
throw
he's been
all
on the
game,
turf
and it
a whole
happens
lot
right
because
there.
of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
Here we go.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. That's going to be caught. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Hurry!
A good pick up there of 20 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Haven't seen anything since like 6 minutes left in the first.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Fighting to stay upright. And some space here. And he'll avoid the tackle there on the side. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And the Jaguars send. And how about this, a fake? And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by David Anderson. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work,
14-point
oh
lead.
boy, you wish you hadn't.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Well, Mahomes can't
get that ball away.
And down he goes.
Yeah. Pretty sure one of them was the forced fumble, too.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
It's super
now Mahomes got to have this
super
one.
stoppable play.
And no, it's incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Usually when I'm playing in order to stop it, I gotta run cover one
first
and
and
then
10.
usually the linebacker.
They begin
You
with
always
a
want
run
to
by
take the
Fournette.
same way,
And
but
he
it's
stopped
too
immediately there. Allen Bailey in on the stop.
Sometime in this fourth quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
Yeah, I watched it. Jesus, dude.
Hurry!
What? That's that.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. That is intercepted.
Oh, no, it wasn't the player that I was controlling that jumped. It was the computer
And a
one.
big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Of course.
It doesn't take a whole lot.
I pick it off on
Sometimes
the
you get
play
multiples,
that there's a
What I always
penalty.
love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Do you not know how to slide out?
On second down, here's Stafford. Benjamin with it over the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And that pickup will be good for a first down. Give him 10 yards exactly on the quick slant. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Matt Bragg, you have the worst fucking internet ever.
They'll try and look for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They get it to him running left.
Oh shit, I forgot.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
I got a bunch of followers.
So it's
on
third
Twitch.
and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's third
All you
and
have to
goal
do is
now, and
type
this is where the
/host
Arrowhead crowd
and
can
then
make it
the first
very
one
tough. Here's Fournette.
in the chat.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late.
Right up the middle. Right up the fucking middle, too. Who is that, dude? Who's that guy? I think he has 94 speed. I don't know. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Devin Coleman has 90 full speed.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They snap it to Stafford.
I mean, I traded Mikey for it too.
And this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
I traded away Todd Gurley.
Mahomes now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
He got hurt first game I had him for like 6 weeks.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Mahomes hit. He lost the
Pick
football.
up the ball.
But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
I don't know.
This
I
first
was
down play,
one
we're
time
going to get a
that they
timeout
just sit there.
here. They'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
I just stand square.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Is
Good
AP
route,
actually
good
in the
pickup
game
for
now?
1st down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
That's complete.
Kind of sucks to not be able to watch football.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another 1st down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
If Ronnie beats you,
Takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
And
that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Fournette on the counter. Looking to find a lane, but he can't reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Leonard Fournette, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Good game, Critty.
A road win in the National
that's first
Football
up like the
League.
EA
Charles,
service
you
is
Second,
never
fucking
take
that
that
was
for
a
granted,
solid
no
game
matter.
all around. Actually, no, I only lost that one by 10, so that was pretty close too. Yeah.